Hello, Amid, and welcome back to my channel. I am playing Geoguessr today. It's a little late in the evening, but I cannot sleep unless I guess some fucking Geo. First and foremost, An Indoor World by Crow Brackets. 175,000 plays, almost 12,000 locations. This hand-picked map features over 11,000 unique indoor locations from around the globe. All official Google coverage. Fixing pannings. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm not in enough on the Geoguessr community net to know what 7,200 over 11,380 means. That sounds like a nice rational number, but I don't know what that means. Regardless, goal to beat 12,300. Is it possible? Let's freaking go. Apollo 11 mission. That sounds pretty Americano to me. Smithsonian affiliate. Now, I'm no expert, but if I had to take a guess as to what country we're in, I think it's Americano. This looks like the Smithsonian, aircraft museum, which I'm pretty sure I've actually been in when I was a wee lad, and I thought it was pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Nice informationals, very fun museum for kiddos and adults alike, mind you. Not sponsored by the museum, although that would be pretty dang cool. I think this is in DC. It's either DC or it's near where they took off in, I think it was either Texas or Florida, but I'm willing to say DC because it said Smithsonian affiliate, which I believe is in Washington DC somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I only have to beat 12,000 and change, so I'm going DC, US of A. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I should have followed my Texas guess. Hey, my bad, though. Hey, my bad. It was Frontiers of Flight Museum. Right next to the Dallas airfield. Shucks, dude. That's a rough start. That is a rough start. And also, the map is US of A. I don't know why I had to declare that the map or the flag meant US of A. I'm pretty sure all these are USA. This is unhelpful. This just feels like every tall roofed building I've ever seen. You know what? Cool painting though. Cool painting. Give you that. Buffaloes and such. Oh my goodness, there's too many pixels on screen. I can't even read it. Yowza. Neat piano. Be a dang shame if someone farted on it. I don't know what this art piece means, but I'm here for it, and I appreciate it. Where the fuck am I? California. California plates. Okay. California license plate. Does that mean Cali? I think yes. And if it's California, it's Los Angeles. Boom. Am I fucking washed up? What? Not that I was ever great at this game, but oh my god. What was I looking at? Tippett. Hold on. Tippett Rise Art Center? People came from fucking California To look at the inside of every fucking lodge that has ever existed? Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? Holy. Is it even mathematically possible I beat the average anymore? I think it is, but not by much. This looks like a fancy people lodge of sorts. Cuidado piso mojado. Yeah. What floor? I got you, bro. It looks so fancy. And fancy is not something... Oh my god, am I in the water? Can I go in the water? I cannot go in the water. Oh, that's a damn shame. I cannot go in the water. You hate to see that. This is more rich people stuff than I am familiar with. This is too much rich people stuff. No yelling. It's a calming resort lounge. Maybe a spa of sorts. We've got a couple people chilling. That's very fun. I don't know why you would send a Google man or a Google person with a camera on their head into a damn lounge where people just got bare toes laying about. Is this not an invasion of privacy of sorts? Someone could literally be snoozing in there, man. This is not a problem. I find this to be a problem. This is a rich people resort somewhere. And it looks damn fancy. So if it's rich people, I'm taking a guess. I'm going out. My first thought was Florida. My second thought is like somewhere with the rich people in South Carolina, near the river. What? Guatemala. Hotel Museo Spa. Okay, I was right about the spa. Casa Santo Domingo. Okay, 5-star hotel. You know what? I believe it. From what I saw, I believe it. I thought... Hold on, let me check some. I checked and I was wrong. Okay, this is not the USA map that I have pulled up for later. This is the indoor map, which I probably should have committed to memory. Then again, to be fair to myself, it looked like a rich people Americano flavored map. Or drop, rather. And there was no language. There was no language anywhere. The only sign I saw with the limited indoor space I had to climb through, there was nothing that had any language on it anywhere, except for the sign that said no yelling, which was a pictograph. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good. Hey. Cool sculptures, my dog. What language we got? I cannot tell. It is the language of too few pixels on screen. That's grand. Sir? Oh my goodness. Is this an angel? Look at his wing. The other one fell off. Don't worry about it. It's like a butterfly. They grow back. Trust me. Trust me. That's facts. I can't believe I've seen one in real life. That's crazy. Let's go away from the angel. Yo! That's kind of awesome. Is this someone in the fetal position with like a face on their ass? Booty cheeks with a face. That's pretty cool. I can get down with that, big dog. Sir? Little mischievous little man. That's very cute. Can't hate that. Although, if this is a museum, I gotta say, the pathing that is intended to be taken by patrons, very unclear. Because you've got a little path here from where we saw the angel on the stairs coming in, And then there's just like shit everywhere that you imagine. It's like, oh, maybe I can go this way. Nope. That's a disc. I can go this way, but it's kind of thin. And what's over here is like also seemingly difficult to traverse. Holy! Big man, how you going? Face on your tummy? Honestly, respectable and valid. Cannot invalidate that. Turning backwards, that's like a horror game. I feel like I'm once again playing a horror game. Wish you weren't peeking at me. Wish you weren't peeking at me. And I wish you weren't peeking at me. And I wish you weren't peeking at me. So, with that out of the way, this feels uncomfortable. Is this a store? Is this a storefront? Are they selling giblets and pot lids? What is happening here? It feels museum-y, but then it's like spiritual in a way. Oh, nice hat, brother. That's awesome. Very cool. I regret coming into this room. There's too many faces looking at me. It's feeling, I don't know, maybe South America, Central America, South America. Let's say somewhere in Colombia, because I don't know what's going on. I apologize to whoever's heritage this is. That's it. I apologize. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what though? Check that out. Nearly got the latitude right. It was Nigeria, and we were in a town called Osogbo, I believe. The Suzanne Wegner house, maybe. Interessante. Well, now I am mathematically eliminated from from the score I hoped to get. That's devastating news. And I'm in a building with tropical trees. That's great. The lizard corner. Oh, yeah, that's grand. I'll be honest, Champion, I don't see any, which is honestly disappointing if you call it the lizard corner. You'd hope your patrons expect to see lizards, hey, in the corner that you've determined they'd be in. Double yellow-headed Amazon parrot. And where's that guy? Huh? And where's that guy? Oh. Ah. I see. At least this one showed its face. Those guys... Mind you, I thought it'd be a tiny bird. Nah. That's fucking huge. That's the size of a human head, it looks like. Yee yowza. Okay, so the words are in English. Aquarium something outdoor penguin exhibit. So it's... hold on. Are you fucking me? Every plant around me is tropical. And they've got penguins. Crocodile Cove? This is feeling Florida. How the f*** do you have penguins? Penguins are like cold animals, right? Show me the penguins. Show me the damn penguins. I'm mad now. Toucan Heights. Oh, hey, buddy. How you going? You don't look right. That man don't look right. I'm sorry. Is the penguins this way? Show me the penguins, because I'm feeling like tropical Lobo del Rio. The hell does that mean? Something of the river? So maybe it's not Americano. I'm feeling Brazil. Why where would you source the penguins? Where did you bring them from? Lobo del Rio, and then every other placard is in English. I can't read that one, brother. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Elevator. Everything's in English except for Lobo del Rio. That is a nice waterfall. Is Rio not river? I thought Rio was river. Del means like from or of the. I thought. But I don't know what Lobo means, quite honestly. I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm. Let's go, like, some kind of city in Brazil. I'm sorry. Holy shit. It was Texas. I think that's my worst guess in this entire map. I'm going to link all of these maps in the description if you guys want to play along. Something tells me Dallas World Aquarium. That makes sense because almost every placard was in English. But like, what? How the fuck did you get a goddamn penguin in Dallas, man? I'm disturbed, disgruntled, and quite frankly, befouled. I am I can feel myself sweating from the anger of knowing they just fucking boated up a penguin from somewhere to Dallas just to rot in a fucking cage somewhere. Dallas World Aquarium. What a shame. What a shame. Anyone watching from Dallas? Check yourself. Look in the mirror. Do you feel happy? What's wrong with you? Honestly, not my finest day. That is a quite terrible map of guesses right there. 1,100 miles, 900 miles, 1,300 miles, 5,400 miles, and 4,900 miles on guesses 5 and 4. I mean, am I happy with guess number 2? Honestly, that's not even remotely close. I thought LA because of a California plate. That's unimpressive. Not happy with that. Hopefully you guys do better if you check out the link in description to play this map if you so choose. But I do have another map. USA! Fat exclamation point is the name of this map. 16,000 plays. Mind you, 4.7 million locations you can drop in. Brother, that's nuts. That is nuts. 11,700 average score. So while I took a fat L last time, maybe I can beat 11,700 on the USA map. That's my hope. Let's freaking go. One of 4.7 million and a Motel 6. Rooms updated, rates unbeaten. Is my man wearing Tim's? Okay, New York confirmed. My man wearing Tim's? Front plates. Front plates confirmed, but they don't look familiar to me. A highway. No, bring me to the highway. Bring me to the highway. Bring me to the highway. Interstate 8. It's near LA. Fucking Rosecrans. Let's go. Okay, so it's by the 5 and the 8. I know where the 5 is. I don't know where the 8 is. That's the 10. The 5. East LA. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't remember where Rosecrans is. The amount of police chases and crazy chaos I have watched on YouTube, and I don't know specifically where Rosecrans is kind of a shame. That's where the 5 meets the 10. I've just dropped on the 5. I don't know where the hell the University of San Diego. The fuck is San Diego? Are we... Oh, we might be further south than I thought. University... The University of San Diego! And that's the 8! Holy goodness sake. I was about to drop in LA because I saw Rosecrans. To be honest, TBH, my bad. My bad. University of San Diego. That's so cool. By the 5, near the 8. I don't know where. Could be in these little areas here. Morena Boulevard. Okay, so we're near Morena Boulevard. That's grand. I'll just drop over there. Let's freaking go. 49 hunch, not bad. Not bad start. That's the Motel 6 we were looking at. 3.4 star? Okay, it says 2-star hotel. But it has 3.4 stars. Which makes me confused. I would imagine every Motel 6 or Super 8 or whatever is like a negative 1-star hotel. Isn't that like Bedbug Central? Am I crazy? Or is that just a California thing where everything's just a touch nicer? I don't know. Good score though, not bad. US of A, employee parking. Rear plates, cannot tell about the front plates. And I don't know what the color shade is. Okay. We're in another hotel. This is a hotel. Hey? And it's tropical. Another tropical hotel. That looks like Georgia. That's a Georgia plate. Or Florida? It's somewhere down here. That's one of those plates where it's got like a fruit in the middle. No front plate. But it's got the fruit. And it's tropical. So we're down there. Can I get out of this fucking parking lot, boys? Brother? Brother man? Please? Get me out. Terrible. Gateway at Sawgrass. Isn't Sawgrass a golf course? I don't know, but I think Sawgrass is a golf course. They got the La Quinta over here. Is that how you pronounce that? La Quinta? I don't even know what that means. The something, I would imagine. Looks gorgeous. Beautiful day. Beautiful day out here. And we're next to an industrial park. Okie McSmokey. So maybe it's not where the golf course is. How do you name something after like a championship golf course and you put it next to an industrial park? 561 and a 954 area code. Sawgrass again. I'm not familiar with that. Except for the name of that one golf course. Hola. How you going? No hat. No hat. You hate to see it. Gotta love a cool hat, man. Sunrise. That's what they want you to think. Sunrise Police Department. Honestly, I'm so far away from any major road infrastructure. Is this a convention center? What? Do they sell bicycles here? Alligator Alley? That sounds Florida. Why is there so many cops? Harley Davidson. Is this where they make bicycles? There's not a bike in the damn parking lot. It's all SUVs and stupid fucking trucks, man. And cops. What are you doing there? This feels like Florida. Sawgrass. Blood, I don't know, I'm sorry. Let's just say like Orlando. We'll go middle Florida and see how that pans out. Maybe near a lake, away from the freeways. Oh no. I mean, decent score. 3500. We were, in air quotes, away from the freeway. I just looked the wrong way. I was next to an IKEA. There's the La Quinta. And I was near a body of water. I just didn't... It was much smaller than I thought it was. Where was that Harley Davidson thing? What the fuck was that? Sawgrass Corporate Parkway? Bonaventure Golf Club. So is this or is this not like the Sawgrass, the Players Championship Sawgrass thing? I don't actually know. Flamingo Park. Lago Mar Country Club. Something about that sounds nasty. Okay, decent score, but I'm not super happy with that. I definitely should have thought further south, but I just wanted to go middle Florida. Another warm... Are those mountains? Could be mountainous, but it looks warm. We got like pears growing, and there's palm trees. So we're warm again. We have front plates. But it could be Cali? Could be California. King's Disposal. Alright, brother. I'll take your word for it. Where am I, though? Political advertisement? Dead end that way. One big building. Wow. Nice skyline you've got there. One building. Very inspirational. But we're in the mountains. And there's a racing roundabout, brother. Okie dokie. That's pretty grand. Kawaka Street? No way this is... like Hawaii or something, right? If this is Hawaii, that's crazy. You know what? You know what? What if I risk everything? What if I risk everything and I stray from the mainland? What if I stray from the mainland by hundreds or thousands of miles? And I risk Hawaii. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm crazy? That feels Hawaii to me. With the mountains and the very few tall buildings, that's Hawaii. That's Hawaii. Let's freaking go. To be honest, wrong island. I went with the big one, and it was the more populated one. I believe is how that plays out. I can't believe I dropped almost 1,400 points getting the wrong Hawaiian island. But you know what? We're on a good score still. We're on track to beat the average I was looking at. And we've got a cul-de-sac. That's disturbing. Wow. Okay, so this is somewhere I wouldn't enjoy being. Stuck in suburban hell. That's grand. I should have known. I say this every damn time I play this game. And I load up a USA map because, hey, I'm from the USA. Surely I'll know it. Nope, it'll drop you in the middle of suburban nowhere. Because everything in America is just suburban hellscape. Junk removal and moving. Quite the deal. front plates, right, but where and why? It's like there's hold on, go back. There's like tropical looking trees, and it's quite like there's a lot of ground cover, which makes me think it's a moister part of the country. But I have no that could be any part of the Midwest, or depending what season, could be the Northeast. And there's lots of hills and RVs. I'm so 401 area code. Once again, no clue. Oh man, am I gonna get my first truly bad score on the US of A map? Because I'm stuck in the middle of damn nowhere? Green mailbox, wow! That's so cute. What the All vehicles must check in at store prior to loading. Okay, so it's some kind of nursery or garden store? There's so much forest. Like, the quantity of forest makes me think of Montana, and so do the hills, and like the fir type trees like we see here makes me think could be Pacific Northwest. But then there's the everything else that tells me that's maybe not true. And then there's some people without front plates. I'm so confused, blood. I don't know what's going on. Hello? Crackers, can you help me out? Where are we? It's a damn shame not enough people fly the state flag in front of their house. Palaro Masonry. Or masonry, even. Is that a state flag? Nope, that's a boat. Yo, with roads this shitty, this is probably Indiana. This is how roads look like in the state I live in. Honestly, every road looks like this. Even though they're all under construction every year, they always look like this. It's disturbing. I'm going... God, I'm so torn. It's like, it's moist PNW. Oregon? Be a little town in Oregon? Could be. Oh man, that just feels wrong to me. It reminds me of Misery. So that's where I'm going. Let's go small town, out in the middle of nowhere in Misery. Brother, goodness sake, it was the Northeast. Rhode Island. R-H-O'd Island. Black Rock, Rhode Island. I honestly wouldn't have guessed Rhode Island. Glad I didn't go PNW though. That would have netted me like negative points. Rhode Island, wouldn't have guessed. We're somewhere tropical again. Big palm tree. But then we got like evergreens. What the hell? Pines and such? He shell. Okay, that's grand. 818 area code, not familiar, sorry. Front plates, necessity. Is the town called He Shell? Where the fuck is He Shell? He shell seashells on the seashore. No shot it's LA, right? That's gotta be a flippin' frick. If it's LA. Terry Mer Restaurante. Ventura Boulevard. Wait a minute. Is this LA? Studio City. Okay. I might be crazy. Let's freaking go. That might be the best guess, not only of the map, but of the day. Should've... Oh, there's fucking Studio City. Hey, how about that? Should've looked a little closer. I was just trying to be arrogant, quite honestly. Probably could have saved another 10 miles on that if I just went a little north. 4,800 is not bad. Does this beat my goal, though? Because every guess, right? Every guess except for guess number 4, where I theorized East Coast, Northeast, and I didn't stick with that because I somehow convinced myself PNW, and then I just decided misery was where I was in life. Those are all kind of decent. Does 17,600 beat my goal? The answer is absolutely. Absolutely. 4.7 million drops I could have had. And I beat the average score by 5,000. That's what I like to see. That's what I gosh dang like to see. Let me know what you guys got if you played along with these maps that I posted in the description. I had fun. The first one didn't go as planned. I definitely need more practice. But I thought this one went pretty well, even with the circumstances. 'Tis always a joyous day playing Geoguessr, even if I am, quite frankly, sleep deprived. It is no excuse for my poor guesses on the first map. I will get better. I feel like I am doing better consistently, both offline and in these videos recently. So hopefully, guys, you like this type of content. If you do, smooch that subscribe button. Appreciate you. Bye.